Good morning, YouTube. It is concrete placement day for the first pour of the garage. Well, second pour if you count the footers that we did in the end of the last pour for the house. We got concrete. You can see the concrete line. I can't tell where I'm pointing on camera. There we go. Concrete line right down there. And then we stacked out what we could reach over with the bucket of the Bobcat skid steer compact track loader. Okay, what we could reach over the top of with that so that we could get a first pour done that wouldn't require a pumper truck. And so that's our plan for today, is to go from the ready mix truck into the bucket of the Bobcat compact track loader, and then dump over the top of the wall, and same process as before. Vibrate it, get it to settle, get it to flow into the corners where we need it to, and hopefully just move on down the way. We can get to mostly everywhere. We can't get to right back here, so we're gonna have to fill this little wall from there to there, there to there with 5-gallon buckets, because we can't get in there. We got all of that still excavated, and we need concrete underneath this Advantech right here. That just slides off until we get concrete under it and get it troweled off, and then we'll slide that back on, and that will become the sub seal of the doorway out to the patio. So I'm hoping that we can just vibrate, so pour it from the bucket into here and then get it to vibrate and fill all of this just with vibration, and not have to 5-gallon bucket all of this. It's not that much. I mean, it's only down to a little below the top of that bottom fox block, so it wouldn't be horrible if we had to just 5-gallon bucket it, but we're definitely gonna have to 5-gallon bucket this wall. We have everything pinned back to the wall with our coil rod, threaded pencil rod. That's what these are threaded onto. About didn't leave myself enough room, but they got enough threads to hold. Let's see, what else? I guess that's it. I'm trying to get everything ready before the concrete truck arrives. We don't have near as many people helping this time, just because we thought it would go slow and we can handle it. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. We didn't need a pump guy or a pump guy helper. I guess that's Nathan, yeah, aka Nathan and Holden. So yeah, we gotta go get the bucket on the cat, and I need to get the vibrator out of there and get it over there. So there is our concrete vibrator. This is the motor, runs down to the wand. They call this a pencil vibrator, but man, that's a big pencil. Runs down to the wand, and then that's what goes into the actual concrete. So, all right, here we go. That's the other side of your doorway.
Forward just a little bit.
All right, start of the day was Dan. He had the hardest job of scraping out concrete and lifting it up in
trying to kill me.
buckets. I just had to scoop into the bucket and hand it off. He had to go up overhead. We had to bucket this, like I said earlier. It went pretty good. Back there, we had to bucket it. We knew we were going to. Thing is, you can't pour because of all the rebar for the next phases. Those are already epoxied into the wall, so we couldn't get them out of there, and it was just... So he ended up scooping it out with his hand. Took a little longer. What time is it anyway?
Oh, I'm not sure.
11:27. So 9, 10, 11 and a half hours. Or 11 and a half hours. 3.5 hours. Not horrible, but it was only one truck. Took a little longer than I thought, just getting everything around and placed and vibrated, and it was a little stiffer than probably we should have or needed, but when we hit it with the vibrator, it settled really well. So I was like, let's just go ahead and pour it
dry, it'll be stronger that way. Dry concrete is stronger if you can get it to move. And like this corner, we were trying to get it to move all the way around the corner, and that was a struggle. We ended up having to shovel some off into that end of the wall, but we got it. That little goo spillage out in here, but this will be where the floor comes over, and so all of this will get poured when we pour the floor. This will stay in place, everything else goes away, but that one piece of Advantech is the actual bucking for the garage door wall, or garage doors. So what else? Had a little bit of trouble underneath this window trying to get it to flow under with that vibrator. Again, because it was so stiff and because we didn't have very much wall wayboard, we'd fill it up to here and then vibrate it, and it would get to here, and then we'd fill it up again and it'd get to here, and we just kept going over and over. Finally we did, and now we got concrete coming out the hole. Might be a bitch getting that 2x4 off there. We'll have to figure that one out. Otherwise, everything else went really well. We got it straight to our strings. We already did that, the Zons and Zuckles. Didn't need much, maybe a 1/4 of an inch at most, because it was already plumb when we started. We're ready to go drink some water and sit for a second before we see what else we're going to try to tackle today. You got to take advantage of the day off. It's Wednesday, by the way, so took a day off to pour, and now we got to get some other stuff done. That's all. Like, subscribe, new subscribers.